Okay, I think we're live here. There we go. Yeah, we live. We live. Yo, what's up with it? Everybody's Ant coming to you live here from my home here in Dallas, Texas. We're gonna get kicked off here in just a second. But as you're coming on in, feel free to let me know where you tuned in from, what part of the country, what part of the world. Also, if you catching the recording, let me know in the comments. Just type in replay. I love to get a chance to kind of see where everybody's getting a chance to tune in from. What if they catching the live broadcast or the recording. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, either way is just fine. Hey, but as you're coming on in, feel free. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Today's topic is change. Today's topic is change. It's a big topic, you guys. I believe everybody needs to hear this. So feel free to share this with your family and friends. Hit the share button. And we're going to get kicked off here in probably about 30 seconds here. Change is the topic. Get some water real quick and we're going to get rolling. Change. All right, everybody. Like always, I love to start off with a question. So my question for everybody to just think about is, are you wanting or willing to change? Are you wanting or willing to change? And see, sometimes I come across this that I'm talking to people and they say, "Oh, well, that's the same thing." In the actuality, there's a huge difference. There's a huge difference between wanting to change and being willing to change. See, almost everyone wants to change for the better, but very few are willing to take the necessary steps to change. I say that again because a lot of people think it's the same. There's a huge difference between wanting to change and being willing to change. Almost everyone wants to change for the better, but very few are willing to take the necessary steps to create change. And it's something that, there's a lot of conversations I'm having just either about everything that's going on or just in life in general. What I want to let people know is your life isn't going to change or get better, I should say, by chance. It's not just you're going to wake up and by chance, your life is better. It doesn't work like this. This isn't a lottery ticket. This isn't you winning the lottery. That's not it. Your life gets better by change. Whatever it is that you're trying to change in your life, that's how your life gets better. It doesn't get better by chance. It doesn't get better by you going to sleep and you wake up the next day and it changes. Change is a necessary part of your life. You got to be willing to surrender what you are for what you want, what you could, and what you want to become. You got to be willing to surrender to the process. You got to be willing to give up some of those bad habits that you have and put some good habits in replace of that so you can get to where you're trying to get to. An example, being a former athlete, I noticed the different levels and just loving sports in general. I noticed that you can't do the same. Think about a little kid that's starting to play football or starting to play baseball. The same technique that they doing when they first get started, I promise you that same technique doesn't work at the middle school level. That same technique don't work at the high school level, college level, NFL level, the pros. It doesn't work like that. You got to be willing to change and adapt and get better and be coachable and learn and fail. Because you learn more from failure than you do from succeeding. So you got to be willing to be bad before you're good and good before you're great. But it comes with change. Over time, you will get better. I got some examples here, and I'm just gonna kind of go back and forth with them. You could be lazy, or you could be productive. See, Both of them are the same. You could be lazy and lounge around and not get nothing done, or you could be productive and get things done and feel more happy about life. It comes with change though in between that. You can you everything can be out of order in your life. Everything can be out of order. It can be your house can be junky, your car can be dirty. Your business can be all over the place. Paperwork could be all over the place. Your kids can be just running around, or you can get a little bit more organized. Which one sounds better? You can get a little bit more cleaner. You can get a little bit better. Which one? Which one you think feel a little bit better? You walking in from a hard day of working, or you working out and seeing your house dirty or clean? Which one is it? Just like with everything that's going on with George Foreman, either you can be quiet, stay quiet about everything, or you can change that and start speaking out for what's right and what's wrong. You can also, talk about, eating unhealthy and being out of shape. And, that's where you want to be at, and complain about all the aches and pains and different things going on in your life. Or you can start putting things in your body that's going to help you out and start working out or getting in shape of some kind. So it's kind of all up to you which way you want to go about that. You got to be being willing to change allows you to move from a point of view to the viewpoint. I say that one more time. Being willing to change allows you to move from a point of view, from you just looking at something, to a viewing point. Somewhere where you can, a higher, more expansion type view place, more expansion type place where guess what? When you up there, when you get to that better place, you can view both sides of it. Hey, I've been on the side where I was getting in trouble and doing things I wasn't supposed to. And I also been on the side where I've been getting things done. I've been productive and I've seen success. And I promise you, when you get to the higher side and the better side, you can look back and you say, man, I wish I could change that. But guess what? That's where you at. And like always, I love to I love to leave y'all with some tips, not end off, but I love to leave y'all with some tips. So tip number 1, you got to be willing to change your behavior. You got to be willing to change your behavior. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result. So which insanity are you going to have, on your good habits or your bad habits? You can think about somebody that's in school. Think about somebody who's trying to, who's always failing, who's always not doing so good in school. Well, why is that? Maybe because they didn't spend the right time studying, getting a tutor. They kept on saying, well, you know what, I got this. I'll just wing the test. And, and they get there and they fail. Is that what you're going to do? Is you going to keep on having that bad habits, or you going to change them into some good habits? Get out that laziness mentality and get into that productive mentality. Tip number 2, a big one. You got to have that no excuses type attitude. Because all excuses are equal. Regardless if there's a small excuse or a big excuse, they all equal. You got to have that commitment to wanting that change in your life. You got to have that commitment. You got to dig deep. If you want something, go and get it. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do. I don't care what you went through in the past. We all can become what we want to be. If that's making it to the NBA, making it to the Olympics, but going to the NBA, being an astronaut, being a teacher, being a principal, being a president, it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you put your mind to. You gotta have that commitment though. Tip number 3, you gotta have some patience with it as well. Now I ain't saying patience where you just still sit on the couch, eat your Twinkies and eat your chips and wait on, where it's gonna come. It's coming. Oh, it's coming today. No, it don't work like that. You still gotta be productive, but while you being productive, you gotta know that you're not gonna get in shape overnight. You're not going to work out one day and the next day you're going to have 6-pack abs. You're going to lose that 50 pounds off your body and whatever it is that you want. It's not going to come overnight, but you got to have patience. Remember, Rome wasn't built overnight. All successful people, if you notice anything successful that's ever been done by somebody successful, took time. You know, Martin Luther King wanted equality, and guess what? It took time. He didn't just go out there and make one speech and everything, and everybody just changed their mind. We were equal. It didn't work like that. Apple didn't become Apple overnight. It took time, you guys. Number 4, the biggest one of them all. You got to develop good habits. Now, I say develop good habits. I ain't going to say you just can remove your bad habits. Guess what? You can't just remove a habit. It don't work like that. You got to find a good habit and start to replace it with that bad habit. So if it's always you trying to go pick up some chips or eat that ice cream, something that you know that's unhealthy, well, why not? You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. Every time I think about that, I'm going to do 10 push-ups. Or you know what? For me, I'm going to grab one of my products. I got a burn product I use to just replace my snack. But see, you see the difference. You got to put yourself in a position with good habits to replace those bad habits. And I'm going to end off with this. If you truly want change in your life, you must be willing to change your mind. And it's this little passage by Jake Barakat that I found, and I just want to read it with everybody. And he said, change. You must be willing to change. You must be willing to leave the past and not be tempted to rebound when times are tough. You must be willing to let go of everything and anyone that takes you back to your old ways. You must be willing to have hope. You must be willing to have hope that you can change and that you will be better. You must believe you are worthy of change and you are worthy of improvement and you are worthy of being the best. You must be willing to set aside your negative notions about life, about hardships, about people, about things, about yourself. You must be willing to stop feeling sorry for yourself while looking at the world move around you. Get up and make something happen. Hey, I hope y'all got value from this. If you did, feel free to let me know in the comments you got value from. Thank y'all for all the likes, the comments, the shares. Also, if you got value from this, why would you hold something of value to yourself? Share it with somebody. Share it with a family member. Share it with a friend. Peace out, you guys. It's Ant. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great and blessed day. And be willing to listen, not to understand. Be willing to listen to understand, Be willing to listen to understand and do less talking to be understood. That's what I want to end off on that note. Peace out, you guys. I hope y'all got value.